What makes you think your prototypes are so good? The time couldn't be better. I'll go ahead and get rid of them for you.
Where are the parts for your patent, Keiichi? Today's the deadline, remember?
Well, Hozumi went ahead and threw everything away. I'm Keiichi Sato. I work as a technician at Day's factory. We're nearly set for delivery of the final product. Looks like I'll make it on time.
How's the work coming along, Keiichi?
Nice to see you, Hozumi. Nothing to complain about.
Well, given the kind of work you do, I wouldn't expect anything less.
This is Shigeki Hozumi, head of production. He always has a chip on his shoulder whenever he talks to me.
What's this? Leaving a bunch of prototypes just lying around like this. Didn't I tell you to keep things more organized? You didn't even make it to high school. What makes you think your prototypes are so good?
Oh, those aren't prototypes, actually.
All the more reason. I'll just get rid of this junk.
Wait, hold on a second. Those are...
Don't worry. I'll personally take them out to the scrapyard. Honestly, you really need to keep things more organized.
No way. What am I gonna do?
Where are the parts for your patent, Keiichi? Today's the deadline, remember?
Yui! Not long after Hozumi left, Yui Yonaga, the CEO, showed up.
You always deliver at least a day in advance. You've never been late before. So I trusted you with this job.
Well, the thing is, Hozumi threw everything away.
What? Wait, what are you talking about? Where's Hozumi?
What's going on here, Yonaga?
You seriously threw out all of Keiichi's parts?
Huh? Well, yes. I took a bunch of prototypes to the scrapyard earlier. Is there a problem?
The parts you threw out were the patented ones we were delivering to Tokimeki Core today.
Tokimeki Core? Patent parts? Mizumori, I need you here right now.
Yes, sir?
Weren't you the one making the patented parts for Tokimeki Core?
No, I wasn't in charge of those.
Wait, I thought you were the one with all the patents around here.
Yes, I do, but it's for a battery management system that helps control lithium batteries safely and efficiently. Right now I'm working on parts for Doki Doki Core's e-bikes, so I'm not involved with Tokimeki.
Is that so? Then it's true that Keiichi's the one who made patent parts for Tokimeki? But he never studied engineering in high school or college. So how does he have that kind of technology?
I started working earlier than most, so I've gained a lot of hands-on experience. My patent's for an autonomous flight algorithm. It lets drones recognize their surroundings using just images and sensors, even when there's no GPS. Tokimeki's using it in their drones. The parts require very fine adjustments, so it took more time than usual to finish. I just had one more to finish, and I was planning to deliver everything this morning.
You're saying I threw those away? I just assumed Mizumori handled all the patented technology because of his academic background. I saw some random parts scattered around him, and figured he was just messing with the prototypes during downtime.
Even if they were just prototypes. Shouldn't you have asked him before throwing them out?
You're right.
Do you have any parts left, Keiichi?
Only the one I was still working on. He threw everything else away. The finished ones are probably nothing but scrap metal by now.
That's not good. How long would it take to remake everything from scratch?
If I halt all other projects and focus entirely on this, I could probably do it in a week. I might be able to speed it up if I really push. But the final adjustments take time, no matter what.
Alright, I'll go talk to Tokimeki myself. I'll apologize and try to work something out.
Wait, you'll personally go and do that?
Of course, that's my job as CEO. Keiichi, I need you to get back to production and do everything you can to finish the parts ASAP.
Yes, ma'am.
Azumi, I'd like you to come with me to Tokimeki Core.
Understood.
Shortly after, they got an appointment, and Yui and Hozumi headed to Tokimeki Core.
So, due to an error on our part, we won't be able to meet today's delivery. We're here to ask if it's possible to reschedule. There's no way I can tell them I'm the one who threw everything away.
We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience.
Would it be possible to discuss rescheduling the delivery?
I understand now. Thank you for the clarification. Day's factory usually delivers well before the deadline, and we appreciate that. Keiichi's patent part is critical for our drone production. We want to use it even if it takes time. Thank you. I promise we'll deliver Keiichi's part in perfect condition. We'll be counting on you. With his skills, I'm sure it'll be flawless. Once again, we truly apologize for the inconvenience and thank you for your understanding.
Thank you for your understanding. I can't believe Tokimeki Corps, Japan's top drone producer, is so confident in his work. Is Keiichi seriously that good at this job?
Later that day,
It's a great thing that Wakabayashi is such a considerate person.
You could say that again.
By the way, I trust you understand that the parts you threw away today weren't just materials. They also included labor costs.
Yes, I understand. I take full responsibility and will personally cover the damages to the company.
I've heard Tokimeki's new drone is designed for disaster relief, top of the line. The cost of those parts won't be cheap. Be prepared.
Understood. I've made it this far with barely any trouble, even became department head. But to mess up like this, I've got to make this right, and for that, I'll need Mizumori's help. Mizumori, I have a favor to ask.
Yes, of course. What do you need?
We've also received a drone project from Biribiri Corps. I want you to handle it and try to replicate Keiichi's patented performance as closely as possible. I know how skilled you are, and I believe you can pull it off. Just be sure to stay within the limits so you don't infringe on his patent, okay?
You want me to recreate Keiichi's patented tech?
You've got the advantage of a formal education. Reproducing a patented design should be a piece of cake for you, right?
Honestly, I don't know if I can. But I'll give it my best to meet your expectations. I've got a patent myself, so I know how it is. Patented tech isn't something you can just cook up or copy that easily.
Alright, I'm counting on you. I'll handle things with Biribiri Corps.
Yes, understood. I really hope this will be okay.
a few weeks later,
Tokimeki Corps' new drone turned out to be extremely high performance. I heard they're planning to use it in disaster response operations. Wakabayashi even gave me a personal call to thank us.
Wait, are you talking about the one from before?
Yes, it's the drone with the patented part Keiichi developed.
Wow, didn't think it'd turn into something that big.
And can you believe it? Even though we asked Wakabayashi for a 1-week extension, he got it done in just 5 days. Being serious is a good thing, but don't push yourself too hard.
thank you for your concern. But really, I wasn't pushing myself. Everything was done within work hours. The final adjustments just went more smoothly than usual, that's all. Still, I'm really glad the development went well.
That's amazing, Keiichi. So if they're planning to use them for disaster relief, that means they'll need a lot more of these drones, right? Exactly. Since they'll be installed at disaster response HQs across different prefectures, Tokimeki reached out asking us to ramp up production. So Keiichi will be focusing solely on the Tokimeki project moving forward. I'd like the rest of you to do your best on the other projects to help support him.
Will do.
No worries. The rest of us will split up the remaining work.
Of course. We'll give it everything we've got. Thanks, everyone. I'm counting on you.
Hold on a second. Why is Keiichi the only one in charge of this project? Isn't it a problem that he's the only one capable of making those parts in the first place?
Huh?
Well,
Wouldn't it make more sense for Mizumori and the others to help manufacture his patented parts? That way, we could increase production even more.
Ideally, yes. But unfortunately, it's not that simple.
Why not?
As part of my patented process, the final step requires manual fine-tuning for each individual unit.
That part takes a lot of experience, and right now, Keiichi's the only one at the factory who can handle it. Of course, he's been training the newer staff, but I've had some training from him, and I'm still practicing. It's a really delicate process, and I've got a long way to go before I reach his level. There's a chance my adjustments wouldn't meet the required specs, so I need more training.
So even you find it tricky.
Yes, I still don't have enough experience to match his quality.
I see. Mizumori, have you tried it before?
no, I haven't had the chance to try it. I've been busy with my own project, so I never got the opportunity to learn from him.
Right. We had you focusing on your own work.
Then maybe Mizumori should get a chance to learn too.
Huh?
He's got the technical knowledge others don't. He's skilled with his hands. He might be able to produce parts just like Keiichi does.
If I'm given the chance, I'd be happy to try.
What do you say, Keiichi?
I'd be more than happy to have someone join me.
Then let's go with that.
And so, I started teaching Mizumori-san how to reproduce my patented technology. The following week,
We've got a problem. Biribiri Corps has filed a complaint. Their rep, Tashima, is really upset.
What exactly happened? I'll check with the factory. Biribiri Corps' claim was that they had assumed partnering with Day's factory meant receiving the patented parts made by Keiichi. Do you know anything about this, Hozumi? Mizumori?
I was told to manufacture parts that closely resembled Keiichi's patented components, so I left the contractual details to Hozumi. But what we delivered wasn't an exact match for his patented design. So if they were expecting the same level of performance as Keiichi's parts, then there was likely a significant gap between their expectations and what they received.
My understanding was that we were to deliver non-patented parts. But it seems there was a miscommunication with Toshima.
Even if you didn't lie, creating confusion like that is still a problem. If they believed we delivered something different from what they expected, it could harm the trust between the companies. And worse, tarnish Keiichi's name and patent reputation.
I'll take care of it right away. But don't you think you're putting too much faith in him?
What?
I mean, his patented tech can't be that hard to replicate. Anyone else could do it too.
Azumi?
Please stop. Do you even understand what Keiichi's patent really involves?
Mizumori? This isn't like you.
I've always tried to keep a low profile, so that Keiichi wouldn't feel uncomfortable being compared to me. But I've never liked how you judge people based on their background.
What?
It's true, I studied engineering at university, but knowledge alone doesn't get the job done. He has more hands-on experience and technical skills than anyone else in this factory. And yet you always paid attention to me. I've never understood why.
I see.
He's an incredible engineer. Did you know he's actually applying for another patent right now?
Yes?
How do you know that?
Since I joined this company, I've really respected you for steadily improving your skills. I've also noticed you trying out new techniques during breaks, and practicing to get better at precision.
Wow, so you've been paying that much attention.
I knew someone had been quietly noticing all your hard work.
There's no way I could learn your patented technique in just a few days. There's a huge gap between us in terms of skill and experience. Hozumi told me to try and learn it, but once I actually gave it a shot, I realized how detailed and delicate the process is. There's just no way I can make it the same. You need to recognize who the real backbone of this factory is.
This can't be.
I thought you didn't like me, Mizumori. You always kept your distance.
I'm sorry, I just didn't want to see you get compared to me by Hozumi. But honestly, I respect you more than anyone.
I see. Thanks.
Azumi, it's time to seriously reconsider your values. If you can't appreciate your engineers, no one will want to work under you.
You're right.
Didn't Mizumori's words move you at all? Just look at the spark in his eyes.
Keiichi, there's something I've always wanted to ask. You're amazing at adjusting such intricate parts. How do you do it?
If you've got time between tasks, I can show you.
Really? Thank you so much. I should have asked way sooner. I'm really sorry for asking all of a sudden.
Hey, don't worry about it. No need to apologize like that.
True skill isn't measured by degrees or titles. As leaders, we need to see the person for who they really are.
You're absolutely right. Please, forgive me.
In the end, we renegotiated with Biribiri Corps, and they agreed to let us redo all the parts. At the same time, as drone deployment expanded across local governments, with Tokimeki Corps at the center, we were asked to produce additional components. Day's factory got even busier. But word spread among the employees, and no one wanted to work under Hozumi anymore. Crushed by the realization and Mizumori's words, he quietly resigned.
Where did I go so wrong?
As for me,
Keiichi, how's this adjustment look?
wow, that's a big improvement from last time.
What else can I do to try to get it even closer to perfect?
Try adjusting how you're using this machine.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to learning more.
You two look like you're having fun.
Yeah, we really are.
And you too. You're more alive now than I've ever seen you.
Really?
I always liked how serious you were, but now you're more approachable, and I have to admit, I like this Keiichi better.
What? Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.